What is going on, everybody? We are back on it. My Hero Academia, Season 4, Episode 22. Been a crazy week out there in the world, so just want to say, y'all stay safe out there, stay virus free, wash your damn hands. You touch anything, you leave the house. Make sure you have what you need. I've been talking to people in Discord saying their colleges are on lockdown and everybody's out of school. I have my own gym and I also work with high schools in my area. They're closed down for the next 14 to 30 days. I mean, shit's freaking out, but at least I live in Atlanta and I mean everybody's still going about their businesses as far as going to restaurants, going to the gym and that kind of stuff, but y'all be safe out there, get what you need, stop by the store just in case. I mean, you never know if we go on lockdown and you got a couple bags of chips and expired milk, what are you gonna do? So you can get to the store, y'all stay careful out there and wash your damn hands. Jumping back into the My Hero, at the end of last episode, we had the Deku versus Gentle versus La Brava fight going on. I really hope Gentle makes it into the school, just because I want to see what the hero world and what the school does. What are the consequences of it? I hope that Deku doesn't defeat him before. I mean, I'm sure Deku's going to be the one to defeat him or slow him down, or just enough time for other heroes to do something. I mean, I'm sure it's going to happen, but we don't know what La Brava's quirk is, and it's been kind of hidden from us. It's a big deal, or it's something that could really kind of not tip the scale, because I don't think Gentle's in the business of killing Deku, but it looks like it could tip the scales in hindering Deku from keeping them from getting inside the school. Again, I don't know, whatever her quirk is could also slow down / stop Deku and in turn help them break in, because Deku said they've got heightened security, they've got the alarm system, they got all that going on. But they've built up her quirk and it's been kind of hidden from us. They're not going to be able to outrun Deku at all, given his speed and power and all that kind of stuff. Except for we don't know what her quirk is, so let's just kind of see what it is and go from there. So we've got 22, 23, 24, 25. I'm thinking probably a month from now, so maybe a week after April 1st, April Fool's, we should be done with My Hero. And then I'm not sure what I'm going to do after that for the channel, because we already have Demon, Full Metal, My Hero, and Vinland going now. Maybe I'll up Vinland to twice a week, something like that. I don't know, we'll figure it out, but let's go ahead and get this started. Alright, so we're right on it. The opening just ended. You guys can see the titles, the screen here. The clock is at 8:51. We're on that 24 Jack Bauer. I don't even know if that's the guy who played 24. I've never seen it. But I've seen it been made fun of, how they always put the timestamps on the screen. I think this is the second little arc that My Hero has done this season. But 8:51 for the time. We're pressing play right now. Deku's late, so people got to be curious. Do they send heroes out to look for him and find him, or? Poltergeist? That girl sees ghosts or something, or she makes ghosts? That other girl, they said her quirk, but I've never seen her. She looks like a gray-haired Toga from Tokyo Ghoul. Looks actually identical to her. Oh my god, that is Toga. I really think they took Toga's character and just dyed her hair. Oh. Look at those damn eyelashes. That was wild. Are they gonna see them out there fighting and there's nothing Mirio can do, or this is not gonna be good for her mental state either if something dramatic happens as far as a break-in. And he's still not back yet. They're gonna send people out to look for him. Okay, intense rock music, school festival. And then I still don't know, like, I didn't get explanations on his quirk as far as, like, how far of a radius can he stretch it? Like, could he cover a whole street 50 yards with a uh, elasticity screen, or he cannot cancel the effects of his own quirk? So he's going to use that to fling himself. Yeet. Here comes that air flick. We've only been practicing it a couple days. But whoa. He wants to save her quirk. Damn it. They're never going to outrun him. She's going to use it. She's going to use it. They're never going to they're not going to out physical him with speed or strength, so she knows he's passionate about this and really wants it, so she's going to use her quirk. Which is oh god. They're going to build the hell up out of this. I like her in that look right there. Looking like a female reincarnated kite. That's rough. That's understandable at a young age. Tell your crush you like them and they just shoo you off. Whoa. That got dark. Dang, so she's not only an admirer, he like picked her up out of the depths mentally. Yep. Oh, those aren't drawn in circles, those are literally. She's about to unleash. This is classic, like classic anime right here. The boss or the older sibling or parent is in trouble. We don't know the young one's abilities or if they even have an ability, and then they use it. See, now I feel for her. Like I want her to do something that's gonna shoot Deku like across the city. All because Gentle couldn't keep his mouth shut. Not even couldn't keep his mouth shut, just couldn't keep walking. La Brava's honey. Oh. Okay. Oh, she's about to go off. I don't even know what she has. Maybe it's something whimsical and it's not something destructive. She's going for it. La Brava. Quirk love. What does it enhance the fuck out of him? Power them up how? Like, is he like gonna be physically enhanced, or is his quirk enhanced, or that's why she? The deeper her love, the more power she can give. It just enhances him as a human being. Oh wow, that's why they wanted to use it for escape purposes, so they could literally GTFO. Holy hell! How long does this stay for? Oh my god! I mean, he looks like a pink Super Saiyan. Oh my god, they're gonna make it. Are they really gonna make it? I want them to make it. Don't just walk. Can we move? Just move. Oh my god. She can pair up the one person she loves for a short period of time, and I don't think it has to do anything with She doesn't have to be physically touching them. I don't think. I really thought that chop was gonna put his ass to sleep. Damn it, they're not gonna make it. Yeah, they're not gonna make it. Damn, I really wanted them to get in, just to see the consequences of what it would mean to the school and the hero world. Oh shit. They're not gonna make it. Deku's gonna stop them for sure. I'm digging the aura he's got going on. Move your ass. That's just how it is. I just don't think he has enough. My dream is to become a hero and become a man, great enough to be in textbooks. Tobita. Wow. He was trying to become a hero and kept failing and failing and failing. And they pretty much just asked him to just go ahead and drop out. He just made it worse because it got in the hero's way. Yep. And got him killed. I mean, but it's not like, I mean, I get it traumatically. Oh, he didn't die. It's not like he tried to impede on that. It just happened. That the kid he went to school with. Yep. And only because his dream isn't to just go in there and murder kids. I want him to like get in there, but I don't think he's gonna make it. I don't think he has enough power to put that man to sleep. He's never used it to fight before. I thought that chop to the neck was gonna do it. Does he even have the hand-to-hand combat for this? Because we know Deku does. That's all he trains. I feel like Gentle's the hero right now. Oh my god, her love is increasing. I feel like Deku's the bad guy here, and the hero's getting the love power up. Oh, fuck. Don't let him talk no jutsu you. You stand fast. Don't. What? You gotta get closer. What's the dirt on her face for? No, he's not. She close enough? They're looking for him. Ah, fluff. They're not gonna make it. Her love's gonna flip and explode, though. You would think. But to say he should have put a wall down and shot those. Hmm. Yep, they didn't make it. Damn. You were harder to fight than anyone. Not physically. I think that's got to be a misinterpretation. Last for only a short time. It can only be used once a day. But has she ever had a freak out like she's probably about to have a freak out? Damn, I really wanted them to make it. We just can't get a single villain to succeed in this show. It's a damn shame. Is Deku gonna let him go before the other heroes get there? I wonder. No. I did like her quirk though. I thought it was really interesting. I'd want to see like, because we've seen the kids like kind of strengthen their quirks, but I don't think, I'm guessing hers seem to have like hard, steadfast rules that I don't think she could enhance. Like I don't think she could. Oh, was it about to pop back up there, or he was still emitting some of that? It looked like it all faded off, but now it's coming back, or maybe it's still fading off. I don't know if that's something she could strengthen to where it could be used endlessly or be used multiple times a day or something like that. So what are you gonna do about it? He's gonna throw her. That's it. Dang, dang, dang. So solid episode there. I enjoyed the fight. I mean, you guys know what I've been saying. Since this has been, I've been saying this since the beginning of the season. I want to see a villain succeed, and I especially thought this would be the one because I understand the arguments. Like, if All for One succeeded, who knows what the state of the world? Like, people would be dying left and right. I don't know what Shigaraki's goal is, but it looks like he's starting to kind of figure it out. But if like a you can't just leave Stain going around killing heroes, even though it would be that'd be a pretty dark and cold and interesting. I would be interested in that kind of storyline. Like they just can't capture Stain. They're sending all these heroes at him and they can't put him down. He takes out somebody big like Endeavor or something like that. It'd be like, wow, he's really doing it. I really thought we were going to get it with Overhaul. Like, oh, this is the one. He's basically All for One without the passed down quirk. I mean, he could take in other people's quirks, like use them at his will. Like he was like a little like mini reincarnation of All for One. But there's and the impact he could have had of like getting that drug out there and seeing heroes really lose their quirk. Um, Granted, though, we did lose Night Eye, which had an effect on a lot of people. And Mirio, my favorite character, lost his quirk. Um, but I really thought Gentle was going to be the one to, I guess, succeed, given that his wasn't kind of destructive as far as wanting to kill or, really bring harm to anybody. But what he could have done on that scale of really just, you know, messing up society's belief in UA and the kids' safeties and are we even safe? This is the third, fourth, fifth incident we've had with UA unable to keep kids safe. They've had kids get kidnapped and attacked multiple times. They've taken all these measures to move them on campus. There's no more All Might, and all these threats just keep, just on top of each other, on top of each other, on top of each other. Um, and especially the way they kept hinting, like, hey, we really need this school festival to happen. And then they had the old cliche, like, older policeman cop coming there, like, hey, I don't think you guys should do this. And the principal's like, oh, we should do it. I'm like, oh, they're definitely not going to, like, fulfill it. But damn, it's really unfortunate. Like I did enjoy the fight, but just the writing with the villains, I just haven't been a fan of for the entire season. So I'm hoping we take a turning point in that. Um, Gentle was a pretty solid character. I'm guessing that's going to be it with him. Um, I'm trying to think as far as villains. I mean, it was a villain. As far as villains go, where I rank him, I probably as far as just like likability, not quirk and fights and all that kind of stuff. Um, I think he. I'm trying to think. Was it when he had his like little Super Saiyan Rose aura, his Goku Black aura? I'm trying to think how that stood up to some of the animations where we had Overhaul. I mean, Overhaul. I mean, you saw the money they spent on that arc for Deku's animation. I'm trying to think where I would kind of put his transformation in that with Stain. Stain's arc had some good animation when he was fighting Todoroki with all the ice being broken and all that kind of stuff. All for One and All Might had, great animation and great shots. It was as far as just like looks go when he was in that state. I liked it a lot. And we saw the comment. I mean, it's not hand to hand. They're not throwing hands. It's not combat stuff like that. Gentle isn't built for that. And they did make you feel for him right there because we saw like the backstory. That's the only thing that was hard for me to really dive in because they just shoved her backstory and his backstory into 10 minutes. So even though within the moment it made you feel like, damn, I do feel I feel for them and feel for what they're trying to achieve. Isn't even though they could have not been criminals and maybe had a different goal that wouldn't have been, malicious in intent. It still made you feel for them, but to cram that down our throats in 5 to 10 minutes, it's hard to feel. It's hard to feel that connection outside of the episodes. Had they had stretched that and showed us their relationship before the Deku fight, and the backstory and all that kind of stuff, and then built it up more, maybe shown a couple more scenes, maybe it would have held a little bit more weight. But again, visually, I mean, it looks great. I mean, again, the transformation looks awesome. I really thought that chop to the back of the neck was going to put Deku to sleep, and I was like, oh shit, they made it. They're going to get in. But we've seen a lot of kind of questionable things as far as villains taking hits in this episode, ever since back in the Stain arc, where I think he was taking multiple punches at like 8% or 5% to the face, and we've seen Deku hit other people with, his powered up form to the face, and they've been completely fine and all that kind of stuff. So I'm guessing like a chop to the back of the neck isn't really going to put somebody to sleep, but we see it used all the time, so it's kind of like hard to assess that, but it was a solid episode. Unfortunately, it wasn't the result I wanted, but takeaway, I mean, you can't please everybody and, all that kind of stuff. But I guess for you guys that watched it in anime readers, especially you guys that have said Gentle and LeBrava are your kind of favorite kind of villain team, villain duo, just villain little arc characters. How did you feel when they failed or when they didn't succeed in their kind of, life goal quest there? And I'm guessing his ass is going to be held up. What she does now, I don't know. And then, yeah, that's going to be a rough time for her because what does she do now? Like she said, like he brought her out of that kind of like suicidal state. She said she didn't want to live anymore, and he was her light and pulled her out. She pretty much dedicated her life to him. And now if he's going to be locked up, would she just go visit him every day? But like that's going to be her life forever? Does she spiral out of control? I mean, she doesn't have a quirk that's going to be harmful to where she could just go out in the streets and just start, wreaking havoc. And I don't think she could do something that would power him up enough to be able to break out of whatever Iron Mage thing they have all for one held in, and all that kind of stuff. But I do really, I know there's been hints at it, but you guys told me it hasn't happened. But maybe that we get like a prison break arc where like everybody breaks out. Overhaul, gets another arm, gets his arm back. I mean, there's people out there with regeneration quirks. We've heard All For One talk about it. But to like see him break out, get his arms back, Stain break out, All For One break out, I would just love. Gentle gets broken out. Oh man, that would just be. And I'm sure there might be other villains we haven't seen, but I've had a couple of you tell me wait till season 5, which which will be next season. And we'll start getting introduced to. I don't know if you guys told me different villains that kind of do like semi-succeed, or they leave a mark on society that changes things. Or if that was like Shigaraki making that mark. Again, it's hard for me to connect with Shigaraki as like a likable villain. As far as villains go that we've seen, he's probably last on my list. I think how I would rank them, as far as like, oh, like that's a villain, like, a villain you would put in your top characters as far as people you like. Shigaraki's at the bottom. I think it would go Overhaul, All For One, then Gentle, Stain, Shigaraki in that order. But you guys can let me know. Let me know what you thought about the episode, whether you were a manga reader or anime only. When you're a manga reader and you saw how this concluded, what were your thoughts about it? And if you're an anime watcher only like me, how do you feel about it when it ended? And yeah, so I'm guessing the next, what do we got, 23 episodes are going to be, them riding out the festival, kind of tying some bows on things, and then kind of shifting us into what to be expected for season 5. But we'll go from there. Let me know what you guys think. You guys stay healthy out there, stay safe, wash your hands, do all those precautionary things. And then Patreon, tomorrow you guys will get Vinland Saga episode 4. And then YouTube, you guys will get episode 2 of Vinland Saga. And I'll catch y'all on Monday with Demon Slayer. So enjoy your weekend. Like, share, favorite, subscribe. And as always,